Hey guys, how is it going? Sam here for the Bye Forever family. Back again, another war recap. This time, Valar Morghulis up against Emphatic and Fury, week 2 of the CWL. Unfortunately, Jack is not here to be able to recap. He has had a death in the family. So, from everyone at the Bye Forever family, we are wishing him and his family the best in this unfortunate time for them. But I'm going to be stepping in for him this week. Hopefully, he will be back next week. If not, you'll be stuck with me for another week. It can't be any worse than Jack. So, please enjoy this week's recap. Story in this one, VM did not start off well. 9 game came out really flat this week, and just weren't able to pick it back up this time. So, unfortunately, very nice job to the guys and girls over at Emphatic Fury, taking the victory in this one, 79 to 86. So they did pick up a couple of 10v10s. Their dips were perfect, and VM just couldn't get our foot on the gas this time. We will check out just a couple of replays. There's not going to be a whole lot from this one, but we will highlight some of the really nice attacks here. So the first one will be, of course, a 10v11. It's going to be Azraf going in with this one. So he is going to be doing a little bit of a suicide hero into a drags. You can see there was trying to get that wall opened up with some wall breakers. Unfortunate timing on his wall breakers. They picked up the mortar shot. Has to use the king and his ability to beat through this wall. But is going to get in here, and I believe his intention was to get in here, get the enemy queen, the CC, and that air defense taken care of. So is going to get in, is going to get the CC taken care of, but is not going to get the air defense or the queen taken care of. But Azraf staying calm here, and just going to kind of continue forward with the plan. Next step is to come in here with the Law Low. You can see a clone spell going down there. Going to try to get in and get this air defense taken care of, and that was a level 1 clone spell, so only clones 25 troop space, so did not clone the Hound at all, which is why he was able to drop that early. And then those clone loons are going to go in. They're going to get a couple of defenses, but primarily got the AD taken care of, and now a little bit of funneling, and he's going to have a massive drag push coming into the core of the space. Obviously still has that air defense up. That's a little bit unfortunate, but you can see those loons are going in. He drops the rage spell there to help push in for funneling, as well as to get those loons out in front of these drags so that they can eat up some of these seeking air mines. Another rage goes down as everything is starting to push in to this inferno, as well as the town hall compartment. You can see a couple of drags swinging to the outside. That's helpful for percentage, but unfortunately you can see these drags in the core. They are very, very low on health. A couple of seeking air mines, but the sweeper actually pushes the drags back into the rage momentarily, and that is going to help secure that town hall. Now he's at 47%, needs just a couple of more percentage points to pick this one up. Sams in the core are just ripping those dragons apart, and you've got a long range Sam coming over here. It's going to rip a dragon and a baby drag at the same time. So 49% drops down the last baby drag, is going to be able to just pick up the percentage here and get this one taken off. So very nice job to Azraf in it, staying with the plan. Obviously the start did not go the way that he intended, but sticks with it and gets it done. So unfortunate that I'm having some Wi-Fi issues here. Hopefully this goes away, otherwise there'll be a second half of the recap coming up here momentarily. Alright, so Wi-Fi seems to be back at it. Top down, so we are going to check out Vans going in on Smaug here, doing a very nice job. So even though, like I said, this was not the best war, not the best performance from the 9s, the 10s, and the 11s, we kind of had struggles everywhere this week. We did manage to pick up our first 10v10 of the season, so a slight glimmer of hope in what else could not have really been said to go right. But Van's coming in here using a kill squad with his heroes as well as the golem. Gonna get some bowlers down here in just a moment. There's the jump spell. Gonna get him access into this first Inferno tower, as well as 2 air defenses and the enemy queen. So getting huge value with this initial push here. That Golem Loon CC really freeing things up for him to really be able to go at this and do exactly what he wants to do with this entry. And now here comes the Lalo, going to be working its way around the base. You can see all these loons are being dropped as well as those hounds, and now he's got just a bunch of haste spells to just push his loons straight into this base. Trying to get to this air defense, does get to it, and then his next objective is to get to that Inferno Tower. He's got a whole swarm of loons that are going to push in here. They're going to get these sweepers taken care of, and then they're going to path straight into that Inferno, drop right over top of it, and that's it. Still has one hound up, has a heal spell down for this backside, making sure to cover that Wizard Tower. A couple back-end loons come in to get this Tesla, and then gets a really nice split here. Some loons going one way, another pack of loons going the opposite way, and has plenty of cleanup here. Plenty of loons up, plenty of pups up, and is going to be able to get the cleanup done. So very nice job to Vans in this one, getting it taken care of, bringing us our first 10v10 of the season. So hopefully, we can right the ship next week and get a couple of 10v10s when our 9s do what they're supposed to do, and really start to turn it on. Alright, so we are going to drop down. We're only going to look at one Town Hall 9 attack. Again, this week was kind of a struggle at the 9 level, and I believe it's on base 19 is what I'm looking for. Crawler is going to be, yes, going in with this beautiful small kill squad. I think it's a Golem Bowler hero push kill squad, and then is going to just drag the backside of the space. So it was really nice. So in true Jackadunga form, did not really scout out all of the replays first. So he is getting a little bit of funneling done here, taking out these corner builder huts with the minions. So with the addition of the giants to those builder huts, we saw some very interesting struggles there. Definitely cost us on at least one hit, picking up a 99% error as the pups were focused on a giant instead of going to pick up the town hall. But Crueler going in, getting that taken care of, and then here in just a moment, as soon as he gets this CC taken care of as well as poisoned up, we should see some wall breakers going down to get him into this first layer. So the Golem's still out in front doing the tanking. The Queen is standing behind doing a really nice job. There's the King Bowlers. Everyone's moving in. One air defense is down. The second air defense about to go down. Here comes the King and the Bowlers. Third air defense is down. Jump spell getting him into the Queen. Fourth air defense is going down. And here come the Drags. So starting off the Drags, trying to do a little bit of funneling, but as you can see, he's just pushing through the base. Rips a lot of the base apart here, but did leave up basically all of the air targeting defenses. So he has both X-bows, he has all of the archer towers and the wizard towers still up. So definitely going to be some work to be done here for the dragons. But you can see has a rage spell, has a haste spell, has a heal spell. Is going to be able to do a very nice job. Gets the rage down for these loons. Unfortunately, they are in sort of this like wizard tower trap, so they go down very quickly. Might have been nice to have the heal spell down for them as well, but gets this heal down for the dragons as they start to push towards this X-boat, and then using a couple of minions as well as a wizard to get this taken care of, pushing the dragons back into the core of the base so that they can go into the expo. And then, as you can see, basically just two wizard towers and a Tesla left, or two Teslas left up. They're not going to be able to really stop the dragons. They are eating some Seeking Air Mines, but there's 5 or 6 of them up, so that's just not going to be enough to stop them. And there you see it, picking it up. Last Tesla is down, and the last building to go down is the town hall. So very nice job to Crueler in that one, getting it done. One of the nice 9 attacks that we actually had this week. But that's going to do it, I think, guys, for this recap. Unfortunately, like I said, just not a lot went right for VM this week. So hoping to rebound to turn the ship around next week in week 3 and hopefully pick up their first win of the season. But that'll do it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Give Jacko the support that he deserves, and hopefully he will be back next week.